very easy to understand and incredibly strong. Today, I will show you an amazing strategy that is perfect for starting the game. We will get a destroyer technology, a small fleet and a defense pact from year 0. We will also start with a lot of resources, and by the beginning of the 5th year, we will receive even more resources just from single source. Stay tuned. And so, here is the build. In order to make it, you need 2 DLC, Federation, which will open access to the corporate authority, and an Overlord, which will give access to Imperial Fiefdom Origin. And so, Authority is corporate. Chromatics, Xenophilia, to increase envoys and trade, and Authoritarian, to gain influence. We will need a lot of it to make branch offices. From civics, I suggest taking free traders and brand loyalty, but you can change any to Mastercraft Inc. or Public Relations Specialist. From trades, be sure to take Thrifty, Unruly and Incubators. If you don't have Incubators, you might pick Rapid Breeders. You can also take Deviants and Natural Engineers, because Cybernetic Ascension will grant us 25% of trade. Origin we take Imperial Fiefdom. We will start as a vassal of an advanced empire that will protect us, but in return will require us to become a specialist in some area of our choice. Let's start. What we need to do now is wait 2 or 3 days before this message appears. Now we really want good relations with them, so we choose option that give us +20 to relations with them. Here you may read about all specializations, but you need to choose first one. Hooray! We unlocked destroyer technology, and we also got 5 destroyers. Let's combine them with our ships. This will slightly increase the growth of influence. What we want to do next is to improve relations with all AI empires, especially with our Overlord. After that, we want to establish embassy with the Overlord, and if we are lucky, to form a commercial pact. After that, press offer trade deal. Choose loyalty, Ctrl Shift plus. We choose all loyalty we have. Next, favors. Ctrl Shift plus. In recent patches, this abuse has been fixed a bit, so we offer our fleet for 10 years and a little of any resource. Let it be consumer goods 10. And now the most interesting. We will rob the AI a little. Since we have chosen a bastion specialization, we will protect them and they will pay us some resources. So we cannot trade basic resources with them. But we can steal alloys and other stuff. Pause. Here I screw up the galaxy a little. First, I did not choose technologies, and secondly, by chance I missed the mounts, which caused problems. Don't worry, if you have straight arms, everything will be okay. And now, I've made the best possible deal. 1000 alloys, 700 consumer goods, and 100 of each rare resource. Let's press confirm and wait to see if they accept it. Don't forget to choose technologies. Now, our goal is to find guaranteed worlds and populate them, but only these 2 systems. More systems do not need to be captured because we need influence at the beginning of 5th year. So, let's send science ship to explore this system, and building ship to build research station here. Also, we don't need to conclude any more pacts, except for the research agreement from our Overlord and embassies. The only pact that we may conclude with the regular empire is a migration pact. Still, there is a peculiarity here. We go into species, select a galaxy, and look for the habitability of race that we don't have. It is with these empires that a pact of migration should be concluded, and no more. This will allow us to colonize even those planets that are not suitable for our race. For example, deserted. We move on. Now we need to buy 50 minerals and 5 alloys each month. You can also buy some consumer goods. 4 pieces will be enough. And we might sell some food. Then we go to government, policies and edicts, and choose 2 edicts: information quarantine and land of opportunity. Yes, it will cost us 5 unity monthly, but after 5 years our leader will receive level 2, which will increase the fount of edicts by 5 and negotiate the debuff. Also, we can set mixed economy. Also, let's look at leaders and pick someone with nice bonuses. These 2 guys have a trader trait, so we are gonna pick one of them. And when we got enough unity, we're gonna pick this science leader. Now we are ready to finally start the game. Keeping a close eye on the time, our goal is to capture 2 guaranteed planets by the beginning of the 5th year. I personally prefer to make the capital as a scientific world and the second as a consumer good. But we will soon be paid quite a lot of resources, so we can afford a small deficit. We cancel all possible pacts except for those I named. It is desirable to maintain a good relations with other empires, because after the collapse of the Overlord, we can get a couple of vessels. When we exchange allegiance, we got 1 more plus. Now, we will specialize faster, which means we will get access to starbase improvement technologies faster. It is also desirable for us to build some corvettes, in order to get more influence for power projection. Now let's talk about traditions a little. First, we want to take mercantile, to take adaptive economic policies, to gain unity from trade. After that we want to take prosperity, and after it we want to take supremacy. But we might skip prosperity and go to supremacy if we want to go on war. When agenda is done, we must choose next. I'm going to choose expand the council, but if you don't got DLC Galactic Paragons, you may still pick open arms. Now that we have learned this tradition, we must choose marketplace of ideas, trade policy. Let's go to trade policy. And choose marketplace of ideas. It will need to be replaced by consumer benefits in 10 to 15 years. It's the beginning of this year now, so what are we going to do? Right, we are going to rob our overlord once more. Click on negotiate agreement and ask for maximum resources. Given for holding limits in return, and promising to participate in all the overlord's conflict. It will be nice if we get united sensors as well. Also, if we might try to steal some science research. And press proceed. Let's wait for some time. And they agreed to this. After that, immediately click on the overlord's icon. Press this button go to and go to Overlord's capital. Press on it, press holdings and press establish branch office. I don't have right now enough influence, so I'll wait, but you might have. Only after this moment we can accept pacts and deals from other empires. Our aim now is to build a branch office on every overlord's world. This will grant us a lot of resources. I got enough influence to set office there, so let's set it. And now we see how much we got from it. It's smaller than I thought. Anyway, we might improve it by adding some buildings here. It produces any sort of resources, just anything you need. Just you may produce not in your planet but in Overlord's. Let me remind you that we want to have offices on all of his planets and all the capitals of his vessels. When we got enough unity, from Ascension perks we can choose any, but my favorites are Technological Ascendancy, Executive Vigor, and Universal Transactions. That's all. Thank you for watching. You might subscribe, like if you enjoyed. In the next video I plan to tell you how to customize the game. And now I will show you what to do until 10th year and how much you can really get.